Have you seen that woman selling fruit at the market stall? Apparently all the men in Whiterun fancy her. She wishes. If that's true, then a man of Whiterun must be desperate. Either that, or she's selling more than just fruit and vegetables. Have you seen that wimpy kid around Whiterun? Can you believe he gets picked on by a little girl? I feel like joining in, but I doubt his parents would be pleased. The drunken huntsman. I once tried hunting whilst drunk. It was hilarious. I shot some wood elf in the bottom and he squealed like a skeever. Oh no, I think I just saw him. The Bennett mare. That's funny. People usually call me the dozy mare. I don't know why the companions think they are so honorable. They sent some hired thug to beat up some priest in the temple of Kinnereth.
What are you looking at?
As if a priest has ever posed a threat to anyone.
Even if you want...
I hate that pompous red guard who wanders around Whiterun boasting. If he mentions the Cloud District one more time, then I'm going to get one of the vegetables from his farm and ram them up his... Sorry, I was going off on a rant again, wasn't I? That Bellathor is such a creep. He said he would even buy me if I was looking to sell. Then he went on about selling his sister. And people think I'm strange. I don't get what is so special about Solitude. You walk in and see someone having their head chopped off, go into a shop and get insulted, and get charged an extortionate rate for a house that you can only get for sucking up to a weak-willed Jarl who would probably pledge allegiance to whichever side happens to win the war. I went into the clothes shop ran by some snobby high elves in Solitude, and they said that if I had to ask the price, then I was in the wrong place. So I said, with what you're wearing, you must be in the wrong place, and it's no wonder people don't ask the price. That shut them up. I thought about joining the Imperials in Solitude, but that General Tullius is so annoying. Then again, I also considered joining the Stormcloaks, but couldn't stand Ulfric's Stormcloak. So, now I just hate both of them. Problem solved. I think the Fletcher in Solitude is a bit wary of me, after what happened when I asked to try out some of his arrows.
I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding.
I'm usually okay with a bow.
So many details to work out.
Accidents happen. I don't think he ever got over it. I tried joining the Bards College. They thought Bards were supposed to have a sense of humor, but they just sit there reading books. I can't believe what that guy made me do to join, though. Oh, no, it's nothing like that. He wanted me to retrieve some dusty old relic from some forbidden cave. I just handed him an old book, and they spent ages trying to decipher the nonsense that I wrote in it. After a few drinks one night, I couldn't pronounce my I's properly, and they sounded more like A's. I got a few strange looks when I started asking about the winking skeever. I'm so glad the old woman at the orphanage is finally dead. That hag had it coming. It was just a matter of time. I could see myself quite enjoying being a member of the Thieves' Guild. The only problem is I would be stealing from the poor and needy, when I would want to be stealing from the rich and greedy. Have you noticed something creepy about that wimpy guy following that tough-looking Nord girl everywhere? It reminds me of a stalker I once had. Oh no, you don't think I'm like that, do you? You don't think people say that about us? I'm surprised there are no brothels in Riften. Not that I would ever need to visit one, but apparently the way the owner of the bunkhouse, Helga I think she's called, with what she gets up to, it would be the perfect place. And a very beneficial business decision for her. I best keep my back closed now that we are in Riften. Apparently it's the most corrupt and crime-ridden place in Skyrim. I'm not scared of a few petty thieves though, and they would soon regret messing with me. I have the advantage of looking all cute and innocent, but when I strike, I'm deadly. Ah, the Temple of Mara. If Mara is the goddess of love, what does that make Dibella? I suppose the goddess of making love? Well, I know which one I prefer. When someone told me about the pond prawn in Riften, I thought it was some kind of sleazy shop where people go to buy naughty things. I was rather disappointed. I don't get it. The old woman at the orphanage in Riften is a right troll and treats those children like scum, yet they all say how much they love her. Maybe we could convince them to start a revolution? It's not like a load of kids couldn't overpower some frail old woman. Then maybe they could worship me instead.